guess. I got every single game wrong. Not just one or two. I would have taken 50%. 50% would have been fantastic. No. I guessed incorrectly every single time. I was at the gym tonight watching the fourth quarter of the Bills versus the Chiefs. And now I don't live in Buffalo, New York. Just put it out there. But when Buffalo scored that fourth quarter touchdown, I was ecstatic. The gym was ecstatic. People were cheering, and I was thinking, thank God I get at least one of them right. Anyway, let's get into the Bengals versus the Titans first. I'm going to do it like I did last time. I am not going to bring up the spreadsheet and stuff. It was just 4 games. I can keep my thoughts organized to that extent at least. Bengals versus the Titans. I predicted a Titans victory here because I thought that Henry would come in and just shred the Bengals defense. Derrick Henry got 62 yards on 20 carries, bro. Derrick Henry averaged 3.1 yards per carry in this game. 3.1 yards per carry in this game. Now he got a touchdown at least in the second quarter, the first touchdown of the game, but he was not the X factor that I was anticipating him being in this game. I was expecting a lot more out of Derrick Henry in this game. 2+ touchdowns, maybe 3, tons of third down conversions, maybe some fourth down conversions. Nope, that didn't happen. Also, did not help that Ryan Tannehill threw 3 picks. It's not like Joe Burrow was much better. He had a lot better yardage, but Joe Burrow, let's get into the QB stats. Let's go with tradition here. Joe Burrow, 348 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Ryan Tannehill, 220 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Like I already said, 3 interceptions. Somebody shared a picture on social media, and it was like a, that app that people would like make themselves look like old people or whatever using the app. It was that on JFK, and it said JFK if Ryan Tannehill was the shooter, so as JFK is an old man. Ryan Tannehill was garbage in this game. Garbage in this game. And like I said, Derrick Henry was not the X factor I anticipated him being. Final score 19-16 in favor of the Bengals. Joe Burrow, he got the yardage. Obviously, no passing touchdowns for him, but he still got it done. I'm happy. Like I said in that video, I wanted the Bengals to win. My heart told me Bengals. My brain told me Titans. But what I've learned today is that my brain is a dum-dum. Dum-dum brain. So I'm pumped for the Bengals. And of all the remaining teams, they're the one that I hope away. I don't think they will, but they're the team that I like best. I actually pretty much dislike all the remaining teams except the Bengals, so because of that fact, they're probably gonna lose, but we'll see. I'll do my prediction probably on Friday, like I did this time, because I'm pretty sure it's Saturday, Sunday again, so. Or is it just Sunday? Let's see. NFL scores. Let's see, we got. Yeah, it's just Sunday, so my predictions will go up on Saturday this week. But yeah, that was the first one I got incorrect. Bengals versus Titans. Yeah, just unexpected game, and based on the results of this, and I think I'm getting into the Packers game is next. Based on the results of this game and the Packers game, I think it is almost a detriment to the teams to have that week of rest, that bye week, because you sit around, your body gets cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of retract from the game a little bit. It's hard to stay engaged when you're not actively playing. And obviously you can, go through the motions and stuff in practice, but it's not the same. There's obviously the trade-off there where you get to rest up and heal, so any lingering injuries, maybe they get a little bit better. But I think overall, and this is an opinion I've had for a while now, even before these outcomes, I think that rest can be more of a detriment than a positive for teams. Yeah, like I said, Bengals win by 3. I'm happy about this one, though, even though it's a wrong prediction for me. But I'm happy about it. Moving on, the Niners versus the Packers. Green Bay has to have the worst special teams unit I've ever seen. I mean, the San Francisco 49ers did not have an offensive or defensive touchdown, and they still won this game by 3. Final score 13-10. Think about that for a minute. The San Francisco 49ers did not have an offensive touchdown or a defensive touchdown. The Green Bay Packers had an offensive touchdown. The Niners won the game. The winning play for the Niners was a blocked punt being returned for a touchdown. A blocked punt. And then they get a 45-yard field goal to go from 10-10 to 13-10, and they win the game. My original prediction said that I thought Jimmy Garoppolo's injury would be a detriment to the team. And I have to be honest, it does seem like his shoulder was bothering him in this game. Jimmy Garoppolo only threw the ball 19 times. Of those 19 attempts, Jimmy Garoppolo only had 11 completions. Jimmy Garoppolo only threw for 131 yards, and he did not have a passing touchdown, and he had 1 interception. Jimmy Garoppolo's quarterback rating was 57.1, which is the lowest of any QB in these playoffs so far, except for Tannehill. But Jimmy Garoppolo had the second lowest QB rating so far of the playoffs. And he still won the game because of a special teams punt return touchdown. Won by 3 points. Aaron Rodgers, who is going to win the MVP this season, had an absolutely abysmal second half of this game. I was watching this game, and at one point, I don't know if it was the end of the third or somewhere in the fourth quarter, but they put up basically the yardage that the Packers had gotten during the second half of the game, and it was only double digits. Aaron Rodgers had 225 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And you can sit here and you can blame the special teams or the Green Bay Packers as much as you want, and they do deserve blame. I'm not taking blame away from them. But Aaron Rodgers did not perform well in this game. You have the guy who is going to win the MVP award, who had caused a lot of trouble for the Green Bay Packers this season. He had a lot of off-field controversy. You had all of the off-season controversy before this season even began. Plus, whatever, the Joe Rogan stuff, the whatever. But he had all this controversy, and then he put out some other comments about politics before this game. So he already is causing a lot of headaches for the team. The locker room, the media, whatever. He's causing headaches. But he's winning the MVP. If he comes out and performs like he's the MVP, then whatever. Win us the game, whatever, dude. Do whatever you want to do. But he was terrible the second half of this game. He had a decent performance in the first half. But the second half of this game, Aaron Rodgers just didn't show up. And it was just, he was overthrowing guys, weirdly. There's one, it was a couple days ago, but I can't remember the exact play, but I remember the fourth quarter I saw one really bad overthrow by Rodgers. And yeah, it was special teams and it was coaching, but Jesus, just an all-around bad performance for the Packers. I don't know. And then, immediately after the game, not even, the body is still warm, is what you would say. If it was a murder, the body was still warm. He goes and he's speaking to the media, and he says, if the Green Bay Packers are entering into a rebuild, I'm not interested in playing for them. And the Green Bay Packers are $30 million or whatever over the cap without Aaron Rodgers on the books, without Devontae Adams on the books. So it's this is probably Aaron Rodgers' final game in Green Bay. Well, not in Green Bay, but for Green Bay. He's either going to retire, which he's kind of hinted at, but who knows? Jeopardy's not going to have him as the host now. He's too controversial, so that bridge has been burned. Maybe he'll just retire and do whatever, but he's not that young anymore, and who knows? He'll either retire or he'll go to I don't even know who would need him. Maybe Washington. He wouldn't go to Washington. I can't think of where he'd go. Maybe Tennessee. Go play with Derrick Henry, get Ryan Tannehill out of there. I don't know, but it'd be weird seeing Aaron Rodgers in another uniform, but I think that's probably our most likely option. I don't think he'll retire. I think he'll maybe sign a 1 or 2 year contract somewhere else and try and get one more. But my personal opinion, he's not gonna play for the Packers ever again. And just a terrible way to go out. I expected more, honestly. I expected more. You had San Francisco. They have an amazing defense, and the defense was definitely pressuring Aaron Rodgers. He could see the defense was getting to him. They were hurrying him, things like that. But come on, you're the MVP, dude. And you're playing against Jimmy Garoppolo, who's hurt. He threw his obligatory bad interception. Green Bay had so many chances to win this game, and they repeatedly squandered them. It's just, I don't know. I feel there's a lot more I could say, but I don't want to just dog on him. And I know I have Packers fans watching this, and it's not an indictment of the team or the fan base. I've always had some issues with Aaron Rodgers. I feel I don't want to get into all of it, but also he's 0-4 against the San Francisco 49ers, by the way. The team who he's gave that quote where he's like, "Oh, they're gonna be sorry they didn't draft me." Well, you're 0-4 against them, so how sorry are they gonna be? Okay, moving on. The Rams versus the Buccaneers. I said don't bet against Brady. I always say don't bet against Brady, and you know, credit to my commenters here. Let me pull up the precise comment because I feel like they deserve some credit. And you're absolutely right, Silly Goose. Silly Goose commented saying, "I think you jinxed all your picks." I think I jinxed all my picks. What was the comment? There was one the other day. Was it? He said it was Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia Bulldogs said, "I know I never bet against Brady, but without their best running back in Chris Godwin and AB, and only having Evans and Bernard, and the Rams are so overpowered. Their offense was amazing against Arizona, so I have Rams." In my opinion, even though Bucks have Brady, I don't see how they stop Ramsey, Donald, Miller, OBJ, and Cup. And he was right. I basically was just saying don't bet against Brady, but Georgia Bulldogs, you were right. And Chicken in the comments with the bad luck Brian, PFP, said Bengals and 49ers winning tomorrow. And he got it right, I got it wrong. LA Rams versus Buccaneers, 30-27 in favor of the Rams. And, the Buccaneers, they kind of were starting to make a little comeback there in the fourth quarter. I thought we might be having a replay of that, that Atlanta Falcons versus New England Patriots Super Bowl. But, end of the third, Fournette got a rushing touchdown. Then Evans gets a passing touchdown from Brady. Fournette with another rushing touchdown in the fourth quarter. That tied the game 27-27 after Tampa Bay was down by was down 14 points going into the fourth. But then a 30-yarder by Hecker, 30-yard field goal, gets the Rams the 3-point victory, 30-27 over the Buccaneers. And Matthew Stafford, just another monster performance. That was part of my reason that I thought that maybe the Rams would struggle, was because Matthew Stafford, this is his first jaunt in the playoffs. He, I thought maybe the lights might be a little too bright for him, the stage too large. Those cliche things that people say when they can't articulate a scientific reason for having an opinion they have on sports. But Stafford, he continues to just play really, really good. And obviously he's surrounded by amazing weapons on offense, which makes his life easier, but 366 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Tom Brady in the loss, 329 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 54 pass attempts for Tom Brady. Tom was absolutely slanging that thing at the end. 30 completions on 54 attempts. Tom had a rough game the first half, I'm not gonna lie. A majority of Tom's good stats there came in the end of the third, beginning of the fourth. And he did not get a passing touchdown until the fourth quarter of this game. It's how often has Tom Brady not scored a passing touchdown until the fourth quarter of a playoff game? That's unheard of. But it happened. And, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers both going out early. There's a lot of people out there that are very happy about that. Those are two of the most hated quarterbacks in the NFL. If I had to list the most hated quarterbacks in the NFL, it's probably Brady, Rodgers, Mahomes, in that order. And now only one of the 3 of the bad men are still alive in the playoffs, so there's probably a lot of people that are pretty happy about that. And if you go on any form of social media with regards to the NFL, you've probably seen some sentiments to that effect. I know I certainly have. The memes have been ruthless, especially the memes around Aaron Rodgers. Some of the Twitter mentions, like some of the tweets about Aaron Rodgers. Hold up, I screenshotted a few of them. Just for this purpose, actually, I screenshot a few of these. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers can still make it to the Super Bowl if Mike Pence has enough courage. Everyone says San Francisco won, but I'm going to do my own research. Once again, we mistakenly believed Aaron Rodgers had a shot. Everyone stop making fun of Aaron Rodgers. He hates being needled. Like, just ruthless. I haven't really gone through and screenshot any of the Tom Brady ones yet, but I know people are going to be feasting on Tom right now too, and I'll look at some of those where I go to bed. Alright. Oh, did I talk? Yeah, I think I did the QB stats. Yeah. 30-27. LA wins. Now, the Bills game. The Bills had it, dude. The Bills had it. They had the win right there. They snatched defeat from the jaws of victory with this one. I just got done watching this at the gym, so it's still semi-fresh in my mind, but dude, 36-42 in favor of the Chiefs. Final score in overtime. I think this is the first overtime game of these playoffs. I don't think we had any in the wild card round, but correct me if I'm wrong. And this was a quarterback battle. Not a lot of defense being played in this game. This was a QB battle. Josh Allen, 329 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Patrick Mahomes, 378 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. The fourth quarter in this game. So, fourth quarter, it was like the Chiefs were up by like 3 or 4, I think. The Chiefs were up by 4. I think it was 22-26. I'm trying to go off the top of my head. I think it's 22-26. And then with like a minute, either just over or just under a minute, Josh Allen gets a beautiful, easy touchdown. Like, he threw it, the ball, there was this perfect gap between 2 defenders, boom, catch made by the receiver in the end zone, boom, the Buffalo Bills go up by 3. I think it's like just under a minute left on the clock. So all the defense has to do, well, actually even before that, they gave up a 64-yard run to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek like catches the ball, and the defense is just all on his left side, and he just goes up the right side into the end zone. Like, I don't know. The Bills defense, they supposedly had the number 1 rated defense in the league. I call BS on that with how they played tonight. The Bills defense tonight, they kept refusing to cover Kelsey and Tyreek. Like, those are the 2 guys you have to cover. You cover Tyreek Hill and you cover Travis Kelsey. Nobody else matters. You pressure Mahomes. You cover Kelsey, you cover Tyreek Hill. That's it. That's your only job as the defense. Over and over and over and over, Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelsey would just be standing there, completely uncovered. Nobody on them at all. Nobody on them. And then Tyreek Hill cuts off this 64-yard. He catches it 64 yards after the catch down the right side of the field. Boom, he's in. And then Josh Allen has I think Josh Allen had like a minute. I think that's what it was. Josh Allen, like a minute and 10 seconds. And then Josh Allen does this heroic drive, marches down the field. Boom, between two defenders, right in the end zone. Boom, catch. They're up by 3. And I think at this point, Kansas City gets the ball back. They have 3 timeouts, but I think they had like 30 or 40 seconds or something like that. And then Kansas City, the Buffalo Bills defense just continued to allow Kansas City to just march and march and march and march. And it's like, you just have to hold them, dude. And then the worst part is Buffalo starts playing prevent defense, which is one thing that I've been watching the NFL since I was like 10 years old. I am 27 years old. I have been watching the NFL for more years than I have not been watching it. To this day, I have never understood why teams play prevent defense, especially in late game situations like this. You know they're going to try to kick the field goal. Why are you letting them march down the field 10, 15 yards at a time to get into field goal range? So of course they get the field goal. Tie game, we go to overtime. Kansas City wins the coin flip. Now the overtime rules, the first team, if you get a touchdown, the first team to score a touchdown wins, but if they go down and just kick a field goal, then Buffalo gets the ball. And the Buffalo defense just allows them to march down the field 10 yards, 15 yards, 20 yards. And then Travis Kelce, again, completely wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City wins. And if you watch the replay, the defender is chasing after Kelce, and he doesn't even look at the ball. He's watching Kelce the whole time, and he never just turn around and look at the ball. And I see it so much in the NFL. Like, guys just don't look at the ball. Like, he has the angle on Kelce. He knows he's in front of Kelce. But if he doesn't know where the ball is, it doesn't matter. Just turn your head. There it is. It's that easy. And then he didn't even try to get hands on it. He was playing the receiver instead of playing the ball. And it's like, okay, even if you stopped Travis Kelce, that could have been a pass interference because you were playing the receiver instead of the ball. Whatever, just play the ball. Don't play the receiver. The receiver doesn't matter. The ball is the only thing that matters. Literally, the only thing that matters. 36-42, Kansas City wins, and I'm angry because I got every single prediction wrong. I'm a clown. And I'm going to put a clown face on me in the thumbnail because I'm a clown. But whatever. Leave your comments, your ridicule in the comments down below. I'm heated. Leave your ridicule in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs down if you hate the video. And don't subscribe for more content just like this every single day. No, please leave a thumbs up. Please make me feel better instead of worse. But subscribe for more videos just like this every single day. Predictions are going up on Saturday because both games are on Sunday. But it doesn't matter because my predictions will be wrong anyway. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.